How are you today, my siblings? In this video, I want to comment on a frequently asked issue about some harsh realities. The question concerns the interactions between men and women with attraction, desire, and other emotions. How can you determine if she does not consider you to be her first option if your card is placed in the upper right corner? This is a common question. I do not wish for you to view it afterwards. However, I created a video about severe truces, and one of them was that a lot of women, end up settling or marrying men who are not their first choice. I want you to watch the video to learn why. And in some ways, they've been alpha widowed, which means that they're still longing for a man who abandoned them for someone they deemed to be of greater value, but whom they were unable to acquire. But there are a few reasons why this is the case, and I want to provide you with some actionable suggestions so that you can begin screening them immediately. For those of you who are in a long-term relationship, particularly a marriage, I'd like to offer some actionable tips so that you can begin screening early. For those in long-term relationships, it is difficult to untangle the knot. However, if you are not on my email list, I will print off the part on desire from my book and deliver it to you. The book is complete. Currently, we are merely working on the title and cover art. I will add a pop-up banner to the upper right. And if you click that banner and join my mailing list, you may obtain the 20 Red Flags chapter for free. In this section, though, you will need to comprehend the concept of actual burning desire in connection to women. At the end of the day, women seek to experience a true desire for the guys they're with. Typically, with these kind of men, women wind up being alpha widowed, which means that they want to be with the man in question, but he does not share their feelings. This is the best approach for guys to answer the question, how do I know that I matter? First option. Well, it is simpler to determine if your top candidate exhibits some of these habits, and these traits will manifest early on while dating women with a strong desire. Well, how can I tell that I am not her top choice? If she exhibits some of these traits, it is easier to determine if you are her top option. She will enter your frame, but she will not be the focal point of your life. She will also ask you questions to learn more about you. She will arrive promptly. She will call or text you without initiating contact. She will respond expeditiously and into your frame. You should give her unusual gifts, prepare her meals, and actively monitor her social media accounts. If she likes you, she will be the one to initiate contact on a dating app, and she will always answer promptly. And she will arrive for dates with cosmetics and great clothes, wanting to be intimate. I am unable to mention some of these things because they are inappropriate for you two. I will therefore skip those. She will initiate intimate activity with you frequently without being prompted. This is how a woman behaves when she has a true desire for a man, especially one she considers her first choice. If a woman does not have a real, insatiable yearning for a guy, she will never behave in this manner or settle for a second or third best romantic partner. Interestingly, when it comes to marriage and long-term partnerships, the majority of women will settle for indifference. Instead of selecting their initial preference, they will select perhaps their third or fourth preference. This behavior is an example of apathy. Men in non-sexually active marriages, for example, will find much of this to resonate, and it may even reverberate in their brains. Nonetheless, this is how apathy appears. Therefore, when women are indifferent, they will reschedule and cancel dates, ask for more than they provide, and occasionally get antagonistic. This is a common occurrence in long-term partnerships and marriages, where the male was not the woman's first choice. The rude and condescending conduct is accumulating like snow. She will frequently test you, which is another way of expressing that she will evaluate your degree of proficiency. Women place males through their paces when someone is uncertain as to whether or not they have performed their finest work. Frequently, they will state something simple like, "Why can't you mend the yard better?" Or "Why are you unable to clear the driveway of snow?" When you are the one who is aware of the blizzard, "What's wrong with you, Bill? Surely you can help Sally." So she will test you more frequently. She will also be slow to respond to your calls or texts. She will not exert a great deal of effort in her appearance, and when you converse with her, she will ask you numerous questions to learn more about you. It is still early in the courtship process, so if you send them a message on a dating app, they may not react immediately. There may be days in which they do not answer at all, leaving you to listen to crickets for 3 or even 2 weeks. And she'll tell you some crazy narrative about how she was preoccupied with a work project while Chad blows out her back, just to ensure that no one asks you any questions. When a lady says something along the lines of "I don't do that," you may expect her to be reluctant to respond, uninterested in the bedroom, and unwilling to engage in many activities with you. If she states that she does not do something or does not enjoy doing something, you should always add "with you" to the end of your response. For instance, if you have a preference regarding something in the bedroom, and she says she doesn't do it or doesn't like to do it, you should always add "with you" to the end of what you say, because this is what she's actually thinking to herself, because she'll do it with another guy she has a great desire for and is enthusiastic about, right? In addition, she will be the one who initiates sexual activity. The majority of the time, these men are the ones who end up in sexless marriages, which causes them to experience a tremendous deal of dissatisfaction. If you're hell-bent on pursuing this road in life, you should only do so with women who possess the strong, real desire I just described. Again, guys, I am absolutely opposed to marriage as it is currently administered by the state. But if you're hell-bent on choosing that path in life, you should only do so with women who fit the description I just gave. If you're going to get into a marriage-type scenario, which again, the lessons that I've learned from the coaching that I've done, so choose women that choose you. That's really what it boils down to. Guys, stop chasing women. Pursue excellence, ladies who are not particularly interested in desire, and do not wake them up. Do not engage in a committed relationship with them. The female-to-male ratio is quite low. To help us, please watch this video. Please subscribe, and send this video to anybody you think will benefit from it the most.